So the album is called Blood, Sweat, and Years. It's the title that I came up with just in the heart of the COVID fucking pandemic.
La quiero como nadie, usted me dio su sangre. Nunca pasé hambre, me enseñó a persinarme. Siempre me tenía haciendo mis quehaceres. Lava mi propia ropa, no depender de las mujeres. Muchos los consejos que me diste ya creciendo. Me encuentro yo diciendo lo mismo y repitiendo a mis hijos para que sigan la tradición. Sino un coscorrón porque se pone cabrón.
So I wrote the album Blood, Sweat, and Years immediately after the first album dropped. It was one of those things where I was so excited about the first album coming back that I just felt like I needed to keep that creative momentum going and shit, and started writing the first song, second song, third song. I told I Suppose, like, yo, I'm ready to record the next album, let's do it. He said, we haven't even promoted the first album, what's going on? I said, nah, but I'm ready, let's just keep going. And so while we were in the midst of planning a little tour to promote the first album, I already had 3 songs done. Then all of a sudden, fucking March hit, COVID stopped everything. Started hitting up studios, everybody was fucking closed, nobody could fucking do shit, you know, they were waiting, they were all afraid of this fucking COVID. So I did the next best thing, you know, I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go back to my roots, go back to what I used to do, was record, make beats at my pad and whatever the fuck, like every other artist does at their house and shit. I didn't want to do that because the first album was already legit, you know, recorded in the studio, it was sounding perfect, everything was good, you know, I wanted to keep that shit going, but life happens, you know, gotta keep fucking going. I was able to put together about 15 songs and shit, and here it is, Blood, Sweat, and Years. This second album, Blood, Sweat, and Years, is a little different from the first album because, you know, obviously the pandemic. The first album was more like a return. It was about 10 years since I had recorded any music. When I was with By the Mantle, we were on a good 10-year run recording music, and to stop for 10 years, it was like, what the fuck? So when I did Llegó el Momento, the first album, it was more like coming back. I wanted to do something for my family, for my kids, leave a legacy, something about me that they could review and research for their future knowledge about myself. And that was that. So due to the fact that I was doing this at my home and recording and producing and whatnot, it made me think back about the By the Mantle days, back when I was doing this just for the simple fucking love of you know, fuck the views, fuck the streams, fuck everything. We just want to just do this shit out of the love, that raw shit. And I started seeing that every song that I was recording was having that flavor. It was more for me rather than the masses and shit. And finally, when I heard most of the songs recorded and as an album, I started seeing that it was another timeline. It was me capturing all the 20 years of being in this music biz and capturing it in one album where I could share my b-boy background, my graffiti background, some more English songs. You know, I felt like I originally started rapping in English, so I felt like I could do that and express and show my skills there. And very different from my first album. I'm here, this is what I'm about. It's taken me a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, and a lot of years to get to this moment, and this is it.